How are you? I just finished eating something because I was like really hungry. So, how's everybody doing today? So, I'm gonna be doing a quick end of the week check-in, kind of like, like the energy, stuff like that for the weekend. I should have done it on Monday, but whatever. I am good, Katya. I am very good. Chloe, don't start. Yeah, that's my cat. She's like jumping on the window. Whatever thing that's called. You gotta love her because. Hi, Jen. How are you? Guys, I've been wanting to do this like for a while, but like I've been really busy looking for jobs. I mean, I have a job, but I've been looking for like another like more high paying jobs, and it's just like being like crazy, Like I just feel like depleted from like energy, So I mean, I applied to so many places on like Indeed.com. So and that's nice to know. I love mermaids. I'm a mermaid. So yeah, so and then my husband was sick too, so it's just been like a roller coaster, So I had to take a day off at work to take care of him, and it's just like I'm just tired. I can't wait for the weekend to come too because I am really tired, I just came from a vacation and I needed another vacation already. It's like crazy. It's just like crazy. Really crazy. Let me see, which card do I use today? Let me see which one is calling me. Well, I'm definitely gonna use the mermaid. And this one. No, I'm gonna use this one better. Let's see. And I'm gonna use so we're gonna be pulling one card from each deck, and let's see where it goes, right? The energy of the week has got into me. What kind do you want to get? Oh, girl, trust me. Let's see, what do we have? We have discernment. And this is so interesting because I was just talking to a friend today, to a really special friend of me. A special friend of me, oh my God, of mine. And, we're talking a lot about discernment. So I feel like for this week and for the end of this week, beginning of next week, I feel like, like God and angels and your guides, they really want you to use your discernment. They really want you to pay close attention to everything you see, everything you hear, right? And everything you say to yourself, because sometimes I feel like, and I was talking to this about with her too, and it's something that society has implemented, has like implanted on us, especially women, regarding our intuition, regarding our sense, regarding our psychic abilities, and I'm not talking about psychic abilities about, reading cards and nothing like that. I'm just saying like very intuitive persons, we women are very intuitive, so we are connected to Mother Earth. So the thing is, like, society has made throughout the time women look like we're crazy or we're overly dramatic or too emotional or too sensible and all that bullshit, right? And you're not crazy, you know. You have to pay attention to your discernment, because that will tell you, like, your discernment is kind of like a filter, right? So everything that goes through is being analyzed and is being really pay attention to, and you sit with it for a while, and you see how, like, does it feel, right? Because not everything that you hear or you see is true or is meant for you. So that's why discernment is really good. You know, sometimes we disconnect from our intuition, we disconnect from our discernment, and that's where problems come, right? Because we know something is off, but we don't want to admit it. We think we're crazy, we think we're overacting, overthinking stuff, and it's not the case, right? And I'm gonna share you an experience of mine that I just went through like a while ago. But I have this coworker, and this coworker, she met this guy, and you know, she was talking about the guy, like she knew and this and that, and everything happened so fast, you know. And I felt bad for like judging her, you know, but at the same time I was like, well, if she's happy, I'm happy, you know. But there was something in me telling me that this guy, there was something shady about him. There was something shady about him, something shady about his personality, you know. And the stories that she told me, it's kind of like he was trying to control her, right? Oh, why are you like dressed like that to work, and who are you talking to, and why I'm not allowed to go see your friends, and all that bullshit, right? And I'm like, that doesn't sound a very secure man to me. That sounds like a really insecure person. He's like, oh no, he's very full of himself, like he really loves himself, he's very secure. I'm like, no, it's not the case, and I don't like him, and I feel there's something wrong with him. And I remember this day we were having lunch, and he brought her lunch, right? He brought her like a salad, and then he gets this topic like, oh, I don't want women who chew like with their mouth open that you can hear everything they chew in. I'm like, are you so like, why are you like that, you know? And I don't know, it's just like smaller things, and I was like, well, Maria, you know, just get the time to meet him, you know, maybe, you know, you like him, maybe, you know. It's just like you're just judging the guy without getting to know him first. But I was like, no, I definitely feel there's something wrong about this guy and I don't like him, right? So, well, time proved me right. So it's very important to use your discernment. It's very important to really pay attention to everything you see and everything you listen, and sit with it for a while and see if it really resonates with you, if it's really meant for you, if it really is calling you. Because just because XYZ person is doing XYZ thing doesn't mean you can do it to Chloe, right? So pay attention to your discernment. Really pay close attention to what comes to you when you are in a certain place, when you meet someone, or when you hear something, right? Sit with it and feel and see how it feels for you. Does it feel true? Does it feel peaceful? Does it arise questions for you? How does it really feel, right? Especially with everything going on around the world right now, this card especially like hit the nail. Guys, I'm gonna be doing a Q&A after I finish this, so if you want to be submitting your questions on the question box down below, I will appreciate it. So interesting. We have chakra clearing, and this is like purple. I mean, this is talking about all your chakras, but I think I'm being guided to soul that really focus on your third eye chakra, because since we had this discernment card in here, right? and clear your chakras, like chakra clearing, right? This also tells me that some of you are meant to be healers. Maybe you work with chakras, maybe you are interested in working with chakras, like with your own chakras, clearing your own chakras. So if that's you, then your angels are telling you that go ahead. This is something that they fully support you in. So just take the leap of faith and, start doing it. Says Archangel Metatron says, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So, I really recommend you to, heal yourself, clear all your chakras, again, pay attention to what you eat, what you see, what you read. Everything that comes to you is like either feeding you or feeding off of you, right? So that's really important to use the discernment again, because that way you can see if something is for you or not, or how does it feel. Does it feel draining? Does it feel energetically like you're excited, or does it feel like, oh, I am so tired to do this, like why is this thing like bother me so much to it? Just pay attention to your body, okay? Listen to the messages that your body is giving you, okay? Let's see what else we have. We have melancholic. So what I'm getting is that some of you are feeling like this, like melancholy in the air. You're feeling this sadness, like this missing of something, this yearning of something or someone. And what I'm getting with this is that like there's something feeding off your energy. I feel like something lashed onto you. I don't mean this to scare anybody, but this is what I'm getting. So this sadness that you feel is not yours. This sadness that you feel is not yours. It's something there's this negative energy attached to you that it doesn't let you move on. It keeps you down. It keeps you down. It keeps you sad. That's why the chakra clearing came up, because maybe you need to hear it. So maybe you need to get a clearing of all your chakras. Maybe you need to get a spiritual bath, to remove all of that, a cleansing bath, because we do every time we enter a place or something, we're in contact with entities and spirits and energies, and sometimes people, not consciously but subconsciously, sometimes they would give you this juju or bad energy, so. And the thing is, like, it's not that someone intentionally does like black magic or puts a spell on you, although it can happen. But some of the cases, it's like the person has such a strong energy, that they're not aware of it. So when they wish on something, like their feelings, their emotions are so strong that it can affect the other person, right? So sometimes there are people who manifest everything like really fast, or I don't know, like they have these intense emotions that when they wish something on someone, the energy is so strong and the emotion is so strong that it ends up happening, right? So when a person is really strong on negative feelings, right, when they're feeling depressed or when they're feeling really anger, that opens the door for a lot of like these, I don't like to say demonic, but dark entities to come and attach to them, right? And it can open doors and stuff like that. So just be aware of your surroundings, and just protect yourself. Call on God, your guardian angel, your guides, to protect you. Okay, but this melancholy is not yours. This sadness that you feel, it is not. I don't feel is coming from you. I don't feel any sadness in this feed. Well, there's only 2 people watching, but I don't feel any sadness coming from any of you. So that tells me that it is not from you. Like, it's not yours to carry on, right? Let's see what else. We have surrender to divine timing. So I'm feeling also, so some of you have been feeling some type of way. You're feeling sad, you're feeling defeated because maybe this thing that you wanted hasn't shown up yet, or is slow coming. And God is telling you that you have to have patience. You have to have patience. We know that we don't like the word patience, or it triggers us, but you have to have patience, because who knows us better than God, right? Our creator. So when things don't happen when you want them or the way you want them, you have to understand that there is a bigger reason of why things happen the way they happen. You have to always remember and believe that there is that God is behind, things not working out that way, because there's something better in store for you. This relationship didn't work out, but because there's someone better on the horizon for you. This job didn't work out, well, because there's a better job with more opportunities for you, right? So not everything that happens, so things not happening is a blessing, right? So you have to see everything as a blessing, because when we start when we start reacting rather than being receptive, right? Then we get like on this position, and we get and we get ourselves sad and everything, but everything has its timing. That's what you have to understand, right? Sometimes when things don't work out the way you want them, it's because there was some reason for it to happen that way. And you have to trust in God's designs, right? That He knows what He's doing. He knows what He's doing, and He knows how to guide you to the proper places and open the door for you. So it says, sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust universal flow. So again, divine timing. Surrender to divine timing. Let's get some messages from the angels. So if you see any name from these cards, any name present with you, if any of you has his name or something, maybe these angels, is someone close to you. Hi, sister. Yes. You inspire me on going live. I was eating, I was doing dishes, so I couldn't And I have the phone charging, so I was like doing like a lot of things. I was multitasking. Let's see what messages. We have the Desiree. So kind of like the Desiree is like desire. And again, like the messages continues, divine timing. It says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. So we already got to surrender to divine timing, right? We already got to surrender to divine timing, and then we have Desiree. So God is telling you that what you want will happen, but in the timing that is most favorable to you. Right now is not the time. Right? And also remember that we have discernment. So you have to use your discernment when it comes to what you want. Is that what you really want? Why do you want it to happen now? And did you check out all of the possibilities, like the time for it to happen, the conditions, everything, right? Like, we're never gonna be 100% prepared for anything, but there are times and times, right? Like, for example, with a baby, right? There's something I learned is that you're never gonna be 100% ready to have a baby. Like, never, you know? Because then, oh, I have to wait to have the house, and then, oh, but I have to wait to be, I don't know, this and that, and to have a master or a bachelor's degree or this and that. And sometimes the time is now, or sometimes the time is not right now. You have to wait, right? So it's all like that. We have to trust in God's plan for our life, because He knows better than us what is good for us. You know, He's not gonna give you anything that is not good for you. So remember, when a door closes, it's because, you know, you weren't meant to open that door right now. Or just, it's like when we receive a no. Just sometimes no doesn't mean never. It means no right now. Like, this is not the right moment. Please wait, have more patience, look more into that, do more research, you know. Just don't take the first thing that comes, you know. It's like when looking for jobs, when looking for a house, when looking for a husband. Well, not looking for a husband, but you know what I mean. Right? So with everything, you have to have time, and you have to have patience, you have to have trust, right? And surrender to the divine timing, surrender to the flow of things. Because the more you chase after something, the more that thing is gonna run away from you. Because you are desperate. It's like you need it. And in reality, we don't need anything. So when we are in a state of just observance, and we're like, okay, it will be glad if I got it, but if I don't get it, I mean, I'm still gonna be okay, whether I got it or not, right? So that's the mentality that we have to have. It's not like, I need to have this. No, you don't need anything. We don't need anything in reality, you know? And if we need something, we're always going to be provider of that. It's just like sometimes we just want to acquire more material things, or, you know, this and that. But we don't really need anything else that we already have. And that's something that we have to learn. We have to learn to be more grateful for what we have. Right? Because if you don't appreciate what you have now, you're not going to appreciate when you have more money or more things, right? So that's kind of like the advice the angels are giving. Let me see what other messages they have. And I feel if like some of you are asking or wondering about a relationship or a connection with someone, then there's your message in there. Oops. Okay. So we have Rochelle. I'm sorry. Rochelle says, as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So once again, like, all the messages flow through. Just follow your heart, follow the guidance, surrender, right? The right thing meant for you will find you. The perfect guy, the guy who's supposed to be with you for the rest of your life, will find you. Everything will find you. Which one, the Rochelle or the Desiree? So it's all about trusting in your own heart, you know. Rochelle, yeah. Oh, Rochelle is very sexy, Rochelle. You know. So you know, guys, so just follow your heart, right? Listening to the guidance that, you know, is being brought to you. Pay attention to the red flags, especially if you're in a relationship or if you were just meeting someone or there's someone's, you know, like around there. Just use your God-given intuition and your discernment. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very important. Use your discernment. I was gonna say something and I lost what I was gonna say. I think that's it for this week, right? Let me get one more card and I am done. And then I'm gonna go answering questions. So if you're new, if you just joined, I'm gonna be answering questions, so you can go and put your question on the question box down below. Interesting. We have Cup of Love. So for me, this is all saying, again, like you have with Rochelle, right? You have the Rochelle and then you have the Cup of Love. And this is like as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, right? So the Cup of Love is, how are you pouring love into yourself? Remember, this is you and this is all the hearts coming into the cup. Right? You have to keep putting love into the cup. You are the cup, and then you have to keep loving yourself. And that's adding love in there, and love and love and love until you're so full of love of yourself. Right? And I'm not talking about ego, I'm not talking about vanity or nothing like that. Right? We're talking about loving yourself, honoring yourself, respecting yourself enough, having strong boundaries, right? Healing your shadows, healing your trauma, so when the right person comes along, you know that you're gonna be with the person because you feel a connection with them, or you feel like that's the right person for you, right? You're not gonna rush into a relationship because you feel lonely or because you have abandonment wounds or abandonment issues from your parents, from your guardians, right, from a close one. So you're not gonna start seeking refuge in another person. You're not gonna be putting all of your how do you call that? Your traumas into the other person, right? Because they have their own traumas too. They have their own stuff that they need to heal too, right? And when you come together with another person, it's to complement each other. The other person is supposed to complement you. They're not supposed to make you happy, or they're not supposed to give you the love that you don't give to yourself, right? That's why it's so important, self-love, and use your discernment and trust in your intuition and all of that. So you learn, right, how a relationship works, because you were with yourself first. You were all by yourself, and you understand that you don't need anyone to fix you. You're not broken, or you don't need anyone to come and fill the void in you, because there's nothing to feel, because you are fulfilled on your own, right? So that's kind of the message that I was getting. Okay, so let me go for the questions. Katya, is that how you say Katya? How you say Katya? Katya. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get there, my miss. Guys, ask me questions. I'm answering questions. Put your message, put your questions, submit your questions. Okay, Katja. I am sorry, Katja, right? I don't know. Katja. So you have Asure. And she said your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it. Don't try to force it to happen. And then you have breaking free. So what I'm getting with this is to trust in divine timing. You will get where you need to be. In the meantime, enjoy the ride. You are breaking free from your mind. You are breaking free from your own thoughts that told you that you're not good enough, or you're never going to get the job, or you're never going to be, successful in your career. So it's time for you to take the thoughts and put them into the trash because they're not useful, right? The angels are saying that your desired outcome is coming indeed, but you have to have patience. That's what we'll be talking about in the life, right? You have to have patience. You need to have trust because everything happens the time that is supposed to happen. It's gonna happen, when you want it. It's gonna happen in the exact moment that it needs to happen, because you have a clock right here. That's remind me of divine timing. What we got in here? Surrender to divine timing. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Marianne. Okay, let's see what misses. Marianne, it says surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So basically, just go with the flow, right? Stop trying so hard. Stop trying so hard for everything. When you least expect things to happen, that's when they happen. Don't worry about missing anything. If it's meant to you, it will be yours. You're not gonna miss anything. Right? You're not gonna miss an opportunity. You're not gonna miss love. You're not gonna miss prosperity. You're not gonna miss it. So you have to let go of those thoughts, of those fears that are holding you down, and they're keeping you prisoner in your own mind. You're welcome, Katja. Right? So let's see what else we have, Marianne. Here. See what else the angels want you to know. Career transition, Marianne. Says Archangel Shamil, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So what I'm feeling with this is like you feel worried. This is kind of similar to the message that I was getting for Katja. But the message that I'm getting for you, Marianne, is that when you start forcing things to happen and you just buy with the flow, everything is so much better because you stop pushing, you stop forcing, you start trying so hard to make something happen. Instead, you relax your body, right? And you say, Lord, I trust in you. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. I know you will deliver. I know you deliver on your promises. I know your promises are true. So, you have to know it in your heart. It's not just from mouth. So, mouth out or whatever. I don't know how you say that. From mouth out, it's kind of like you have to feel it in your heart. You have to sit down with yourself, somewhere quiet, and you really have to surrender. Because worrying is not going to change anything. Trying to force things to happen is just going to create this more of a distance between you and what you want, right? So if it's a career change, if it's love life change, you know, in this case they say it's career. So, but I feel it has to be with everything, right? So once you let go of the need to make things to happen and just trust that they will happen in the right time, you're gonna see the turnaround. You're gonna feel more peaceful. You're gonna feel more in flow. You're gonna feel more connected to God, source, everything, right? And I said it, and I know it's easier said than done, but I can promise you that once you start worrying, you're gonna feel so much better. Because all of you're wasting so much of your precious energy worrying about things. And I'm telling you this coming from someone who overthinks a lot. And like I said, like I shared at the beginning of the video, I was looking for jobs, and I felt like, you know, the more I applied to jobs, the more I was being denied, and I was stressed out. And then I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna waste any more of my sleep. You know, the right job will find me, and you know, and that's it. And I trust in God that, you know, there's if there's a right job up there for me, then it will align with me and it will find me. I am not gonna chase for it. I am not gonna persecute it. I'm just gonna stay here in my moments, flowing, going with the flow, and that's it. Trust me. You're welcome, sweetie. I hope the message really helped you. Okay, have a good night. Thank you. Okay, who's next? Oh, let me see. Okay, come here. Okay, someone then. Okay, when will I get my lives together? Let's see. Crazy Allison. You got Aurora, and Aurora says that you're flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. So this is an intuitive message that I'm getting, and hold on, because I think I want to sneeze. That's what I'm gonna say. So there's only me to tell you that you will get your life together when you decide that it's time to get your life back together. There's nothing no one can do, because we all have free will. So you can ask for help, but you have to be ready to act on the help that is being given to you. Because I feel like you keep asking, when I'm gonna get my life together, or you know, like I need help with this, but the help has been given and your prayers are being answered, but you're just not taking any action on it. You're just being passive aggressive. You're just sitting there, you know. And I'm saying that you're sitting there waiting for things to happen, but it takes two to tango, right? So God will meet you halfway. Because remember, there's always a lesson behind everything. So if they were to give everything to us in a silver plate, you wouldn't appreciate anything and you wouldn't learn anything from it, right? So you're here in this earth right now, in this physical plane, to learn something. Your soul, there's something your soul wants to learn. That's why it's here, right? So maybe one of those things is how to get your life together. How to get your life in order, right? So there's something that has to, that is something that has to start within you. And I feel that one of the lessons that your soul wants to learn is oh my god, I forgot the word now, is will. Is the will, the will to do something, you know, like inner strength. I don't know what the word is, but it's something like that, right? Because, you know, like I think it's power wheel. Power wheel? Yeah, power wheel, I think is the word. Right? Exactly, the pants, exactly. So yeah. So that's what I got. I don't know if you're here or not, but I hope you're here. So whatever. So that's what I got from you. Okay? Okay. So let me go with, where the hell? What is wrong with this? Okay, Palmiero, you're okay, your hair. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, Palmiero. There you go. So you ask about love, right? So you ask about love. So hold on, guys, because I have a mess in here. So many cards. Hold on, you guys. I'm just, organizing this a little bit because I have a mess in here. And, trying to get all the things together. So, Palmiero. So I am getting that there is someone out there for you, but I feel like what they're telling me is that no pencil. You can put your question in the question box in there. So as I was saying, Palmiero, what I'm thinking of is that let me organize my ideas. Okay, so you ask about love. So what I'm getting is like, yes, love is, on the horizon for you. But they're also telling me that, we have to be self-conscious when we ask something to be in alignment to receive it, right? So let's see if you want more love or if you want the right partner in your life. They're telling me to ask yourself, what are you doing in your life to attract that energy to you, right? So what they're kind of like what they're telling me to tell you, it's like, you know what to do. There's like very high chances of love for you, because we're not meant to be alone. We want like a partner, and stuff like that. But they're like, you have to do the work. You cannot expect for someone to come all of a sudden and make you happy. We have to work in ourselves, right? To again use a discernment to discern when it's the right person, when it's the right relationship, when to leave the relationship, if the person is not who we expect it to be, or if they're not how do I say that, if they're not who they say they are, or the action doesn't match their words, right? Not like that. But let me get a card from you, from the Romance Angels, and see what they have to say about that. See, you have very soon. So it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So again, in order to attract something to your life, remember, like, it's a vibration, right? Sometimes you will attract lower energy things. Sometimes you will attract the right person. Sometimes you will have to kiss a lot of frogs in order to, get to the Prince Charming. But, And then maybe that's part of your path, that's part of your journey, right? To experience all of that. So when the right person comes along, you know how to you know it's the right person, right? Something like that. Basically, you know. Let me see something else in here. So they're also telling me that you have to stay optimistic, because just by being pessimist and worry about when and the how and the who and the how it's gonna be, it's just delaying the things more, right? So again, when you are in an energy of flowing, of going with the flow and just trusting that whatever is meant to be for you will become for you, then, you know, there's a chance that it will happen faster, you know. See? You got flowing with life. And flavor the moment. You know? Just do you, boo. In the meantime, you know? Working you, for you, you know? Be a goddess. Be a divine feminine. You know? Paint, dance, whatever you want to do. You know? Just be yourself and enjoy yourself right now. Right? Learn to enjoy these single time, so when the right partner comes, then you know, get to experience the next chapter in your life. Kathy, I'm only doing one question per person. Well, let me see. Maybe I told you, okay? Let me go. So how? You can go. Okay, Katya, I will get to you later, okay? About the love. Don't worry. If I have time. What is the connection between me and Mark? I feel like the connection is whatever you feel like. There's no need to put labels on a connection. It's just a connection. Although I just do want to tell you and share with you that sometimes, just because, and I learned this the other day, right? And sometimes we learn things the hard way, or, you know, that just meant to come in to cross our path in the right moments, everything, you know. So just because sometimes we have a connection with someone, it doesn't make them officially the love of our life. That doesn't make them fit to be our couple or, you know, significant other, you know. So guys, please, the questions on the question box, because this is going so fast and I will have to be scrolling up to see the comments, right? So it's just better if you put on the question box, you know, that way you can see who put what and everything, you know. I already feel that you know the answer to your question, but I'm gonna ask anyway because you asked me, so I'm just gonna give you an answer. Right. So I have financial constraints in here. So I feel there's a lack of faith in the connection, in the relationship between you two. I feel that someone is not trusting of the other. Okay, Katja. So there's dust in this car. There's like spider webs. So I feel like what I'm feeling with this is that like money problems are affecting you, but you're just letting it to affect you. But I don't feel that's the major point of the connection between you two. I feel like okay, let me see something else. You have the thinking woman. I feel like you're a very intellectual person, but you also overthink stuff a lot. I feel that you know more than what you're letting out. It feels like I told you already, that I feel like you already know. I don't feel, I know that you know the answer to the question you asked me. I feel like you're very intuitive, and so, you know, yeah, you're always on that. Yeah, no wonder it's like the thinking woman, right? But I'm also getting that, you know, sometimes overthinking sometimes keep everything is how we see it, you know, like it could be good for you or bad for you, you know, it all depends on your, I don't know, in your beliefs or how you see things, right? How you perceive them and your perception. I definitely feel right now it is time for you to focus on yourself and to get your shit together. They're telling me right now is, you know, it's like they're saying that right now you have other things to focus on besides love. They say, yes, love is gonna be in your life, but right now you need to focus on you. The focus needs to be changed to you. What are you doing for yourself? How are you caring for yourself? How are you showing up for yourself? How are you treating yourself? Right? How are you showing up for your kids? For your family, for your friends, everyone around you. Okay. So they said right now, no love. Right now you need to focus on other things, like you, for example. And I feel that has to do a lot with your career too, because I see a lot of books right now with her, you know. I feel like now is the time for you to learn, to do more research about something in your life. Maybe it could be regarding your career, it could be regarding your love life, you know. But just do a little research right now. And don't jump. Do not precipitate to do things, you know. Take things slow, you know. There's no rush. Okay? Okay, so you guys want you to know that you're doing a great job. Stop punishing yourself so hard when things go wrong, or, you know, I feel like you're an overdoer, perfectionist maybe. I feel like you have to do everything 1000% right. If not, it doesn't, you're not happy with the results, and you punish yourself a lot, you blame yourself a lot. You're welcome, sweetie. So your guys want you to know that they do that they love you so much and they're so proud of you for the hard work that you're doing, but you're too hard on yourself sometimes and you need to let that go. You know? Let me see. I feel like they're telling you that you have to be more in your divine feminine energy. Because lately you've been too much in your masculine energy, and there has to be a balance of both. You have to relax. You have to do more things that you enjoy, right? You have to relax your body. I feel like you're tense in the shoulders. I feel you overwork a lot. So they're telling you that, you know, there's a time for everything and everything has its time and place. So let me get a message from the mermaids. See? Acceptance. And look at the mermaid. She looks so cute with the butterflies in her face. So acceptance. This is all about self-love. This is all about accepting yourself exactly how you are. Because until you don't learn to accept yourself, you're going to be looking for validation outside of yourself. And that's not a good place to be looking for acceptance or validation from others. The only validation that you need to have is yours. It's your own validation. And see yourself only in the eyes of love. Because you are perfect in the eyes of God. And we are all children of God. We are His creation. So there's nothing wrong with us. Right? So I feel it's time for you to glamour yourself. Do something good for you. Do something that will lift your self-esteem. You know, wear some jewelry. You know, do some makeup on you. You know, get a photo shoot. Something that would make you feel, you know, beautiful and pretty. But not just physically, but also from the inside out. Something that will lift up your spirit. Okay? So again, acceptance. Okay? Let's see, what else do I got here? Okay. You got turned away. I feel like for me, this is saying that. Let me see. There's something not working in the connection. There are some red flags that you need to attend to. You're welcome, maybe so. So, you know, there's some things that need to work out that you both need to work out, that you need to work on. And someone is turning their back, someone is turning away, someone is not doing the work in the connection. So there's a lot of conflict, and there's a lot of conflict. Also, I'm feeling that either you or the other person are not really sure what you really want. And, you know, there's like this saying that says that if you want to leave, but don't stand on the damn door because you're blocking the way. Right? Don't stay in the middle of the door. Don't stand in the middle of the door because you're blocking the way for people to get in or to get out. Right? So that's how I'm feeling with this turn away, right? When it comes to relationship, you have to be sure what you want, because if not, you're just wasting your time and you're making the other person waste their time too, or they're wasting your time. So that's why it's so important to use your discernment and your intuition when it comes to connections. Okay? Okay. Next. Oh my god, Ayla, you're so funny. Oh my god. Hold on, Ayla. I'm gonna do yours now, okay? Love around you. You're so funny. Oh my god. Crazy alien, you have miracles. So believe in miracle, trust that it is coming for you. Love is all around you. When you least expect it, it's gonna come for you. So be open to miracles happening in your life soon. And be open to receive and accept love and also to give it. Okay? So thank you so much. You're welcome, Dan. Okay, let's go to my favorite person here. I'm not gonna put the other one. I'm just gonna leave this one in there, okay? Oh my god. You're welcome, crazy. You're welcome, crazy Alice in 19. Of course, you're my spoiled one. Oh, oh my god. Okay. Oh look, it's coming back. No, I'm kidding. You got children. It's so interesting because we were talking about children today, remember? And then you have religious factors. I know this is an interesting combo, Laila. Let me see what I get from these. Yes, this is like. Hey, sweetie, how are you? Let me see. Children's and religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Oh my god. It's so weird because I like with these religious factors, I don't understand what they're trying to tell me with these religious factors because, you know, the other day that, you know, I did that reading for you, remember, this is not, I know. I mean, I don't feel like religion is gonna be an issue between the two of you, so I don't understand why does this card is meeting in here. Oh my god. I am feeling though that the children card is that I feel like the person, when that person comes to your life, I feel like they're gonna have children. Yeah, could be. Maybe spiritual path. Yeah. You know. Let me see. More than one. Ah. No, my Lord. I feel like your person is gonna have children, and I don't know, like I don't feel like this is like your love life is being affected by children. I just don't see how your life is being affected by children right now regarding your love life, right? So I think like maybe your partner, maybe he has a children, maybe he has children's, and you know, and I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, they gave me a hard time with this one. It's like I have been able to read for everybody else, but when it comes to you, it's like I don't know if they don't want to show me. I don't know what's going on. But I definitely feel like the children, I feel like definitely he's gonna have children. Like when you met him, I feel like he's already gonna have like children on his own. Either one or two, I'm not sure, you know. And that maybe could be like you know. Let me do something here. Hold on, because this is not. So I asked the mermaids because I'm just confused with these things. So you have blessings, and you also have free spirit. So I feel like maybe that could be the religious factors in here. You know, I don't know. You told me what you get what you're getting from this, because they're making it hard for me to, you know, read for you. So it's kind of like the religious factor. I feel like it's like kind of like the person that comes into your life, you know, it's like they have to know that, you know, I'm still with Nailea, that I don't know. Oh my god, it's hard. I don't know, like the other day I have more like, the other day was like this, like piece of cake when I was reading for you, but today I don't know, it's kind of like they're blocking me some way, somehow. I don't know. I feel like I definitely feel like you're gonna feel so free and so open and trusting with this person when it comes to your life. I feel like you're gonna have a great connection, a great love with this person. You know, I saw you and him, and you know, like a happy family. I have this vision of you and him and your kids and the dogs, like in here, you know. And I definitely feel like you're gonna put all your worries away, and you it's gonna be safe, and it's gonna be posted to the IGTV. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to upload it to my YouTube. So I was saying, okay, yeah. So I had this really vision of you, Nailea. You know, I it felt like I saw you. It's kind of like interesting because I saw you kind of like with like a dress, and I saw you outside on the sunshine, and you were wearing like a crown of flowers, you know, and he was just like, you were just like laughing, and he was like, you know, turning you around, you know, like he was holding your head like this, and he was like, you know, like, you know, you were around, you were like dancing and jumping, and you were laughing, and you were having like a really good time. And you know, That's what I got. That's as far as I got. You know, when it comes to you, they don't give me anything. You know that. You already know it. You know what try, but you know they're like no. So I hope at least this helps something. Okay, I love you so much, my sister, beautiful sister. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. More help. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you anything else. It's all like they're like blocking my view when it comes to you. Chloe, be quiet, please. Yeah, they're like, nope, no more. You know, whatever I get of you know, like online, I told you, you know. Oye, estate quieta. Amor, llévate a tu hija para allá, ¿ves? Ven para allá con tu padre, ¿ves? Chloe, ven para allá con tu padre. Vaya para allá. Yesenia. I was like, what's your name? I don't remember. Okay, so So you got very soon. Says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And you have Ray, I don't know how you say that, but whatever. Says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. And then you have Mystique. Says keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So this is interesting because what I'm getting is that, you know, very soon it will come to you. I feel like what they're telling me is that I don't know if you've been doing it, but they're telling me to tell you that you need to practice more meditation. You need to practice being more in the flow, being more in the present, being more in the now. and not to worry so much about when love is gonna appear, because you got the card very soon, so very soon it's gonna appear. What are you doing? Sorry, Chloe distracts me. Ven acá, ven, porque así no te veas. Ven acá. Come here. Ven acá. Okay. Say hi to Yesenia. Say hi, Yesenia. This is the new member of the family since June. Fine. Say, yeah, I'm you. Eso, ocho. Tienes ese ojo, Abel. Abel. Chloe. Vaya. Okay. So right now they're telling you that, that you have to be in the flow. You have to open yourself to any possibilities of that happening, because when you least expect it, it's gonna happen for you. That to not worry about it right now. That is coming, but they're not gonna let you know when it's gonna happen. They're not gonna show you. You're just gonna here it is, and that's it. It's gonna take you by surprise. I'm hearing, when you least expect it and who you least expect it from also. So your girl here. It's your girl Becky G. It's your girl Mary G. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome. I got victory for you, and I got patience. So what I'm getting with this is that you have to trust your heart. You have to trust in your heart. What I'm getting is like you have to make the decision with your heart, not with your mind. You have to make the decision based on what you feel is better for you, because I cannot tell you if X or Y or Z is who's the best for you, because I am not you. I'm not gonna be with them, right? So it has to be you. So the angels are telling you that you have victory on your side, but you also have to have patience, because they feel like if you are very desperate to get an answer, and they're like, you have the answer right in front of your eyes, and this decision is up to you. No one can come and tell you, oh, you should be with this guy or you should be with the other guy, because the one who has to make the decision is you, because you are the one who's gonna be with the person, right? So you are, at the end of the day, you are the one making the choice, so you are the one who have to choose, and you have to trust your heart and what is right for you, right? On what you want, on how you want to be treated. So that's a decision that only you can make. Well, you can go and watch it again, because I'm gonna save it. So this is the card that you got, and this is the other one that you got. Okay, You got bitter and you got patience. So what I was just saying that, I don't know, sweetie, that's up to you to know. I cannot tell you who has feelings for you stronger. That's what the cards are saying, you know. I cannot give you a very in-depth reading right now. This is like a general reading, so just take whatever resonates for you, and that's it. That's up to you to decide. I cannot tell you who has feelings for you or not. That's something personal that you should know, or you should, you know, get into that. Ask yourself that, you know, regarding to them. You know? And it's not who has the strongest feelings for you, it's who do you feel stronger with. Because, I mean, if you like both and you love both, then you have a problem there. You know? So that's all I can say. Okay? Okay, darling, wild ember. If you don't know, imagine. That's a decision that you have to make on yourself. No one can tell you who you need to be with, because you are the one who's gonna be with the guy, nor me, you know, or nor Spirit's not gonna be with the guy. God is not gonna be with the guys, you know. You are the one who's gonna be with the guys. So it's your choice to make. You know, you call the shots in here, right? Okay, so back to darling, wild ember. Okay, sweetie, so God wants you to know that you are beautiful just the way you are. Stop being so hard on yourself. You are wonderful, perfectly made. He wants to remind you that you have this, that you got this, you are stronger, you are resilient, and you can overcome whatever challenge comes your way. You're stronger than you realize that you are. And there's like this inner strength inside of you that it shines wherever it needs to be shine. Right? I don't know if I'm making sense or not, but this is what I'm getting. Yes, girl, yes, okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting, you know? So they also want you to know that you're not alone, and you can always ask for them for help. You can always turn to them for help. They will not leave you alone. They will not abandon you, you know? And that wherever you feel lonely, wherever you feel defeated, wherever you feel that you cannot go anymore, you can, you know, there's no more road for you, you cannot keep walking, or when you're about to give up, to remember who you are. I don't know if you have kids or not, but if you do, they're telling me that they are the ones that you need to be reminding yourself, thinking of when you feel like giving up. Because they look up to you. And if you don't have children, then just you're doing them for your future children. I hope it resonates with you. I hope it makes sense. You do have kids? Okay, there you go then. So focus on them whenever you feel like giving up. Imagine the little faces, imagine their kisses, imagine everything. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, is anybody else? Okay, hold on. That's it. Okay, you guys, I love you. I'm gonna go because I have to take a shower. Okay, and that's it. I will do more of this in the future, so I just have to get my life in order right now, but I will do more of this Q&A. Okay, so this is gonna be safe in here. You can go and watch it on my IGTV, and I'm gonna see if I can upload it to my YouTube. Okay, so I love you all. Thank you so much for coming, for participating, and see you soon. Bye.